It's Kim's car.
There was a body in the car, Mr. Tate.
Is it my wife?
We don't know that yet.
Is it a woman? A blonde woman?
It's Kim.
Are you sure Donna's fit to be left?
She was fast asleep when I came over. Anyway, Terry'll keep an eye on her.
She should be back over here in her own bed after a shock like that.
She's safe, resting, and thank God she didn't come to any harm at that quarry. Let's be grateful for that, shall we, and not fall out over it.
She's been looked after by a pub barman who split her family up. Hello, love.
Hiya. How's our Donna?
Oh, left sleeping over the pub.
She's fine. A bit shocked about what they might have found at the quarry and having a day off school because of it, but she's all right in herself.
And was it Kim's body?
Well, they don't know for sure, but it looks like too much of a coincidence for it not to be.
Oh, it's horrible thinking about it.
Yeah. Where's the rest of your stuff?
Tom's got it.
Where's Tom?
Outside. I didn't know whether you'd let him in or not.
Go and tell him to come in. He'll be bringing her things in, then leaving for God knows where in Wales. Hopefully we'll never see him again, and she'll forget all about him, so just go with it for now. Morning, Tom.
Morning. Thanks.
All ready for the off, then?
Yeah, start tomorrow.
Have you got everything there?
Yes, Dad.
Right, well, why don't you pop it upstairs and start unpacking?
Well, it's not worth me unpacking it all. I'm not going to be here that long. Am I, Tom?
More toast, anyone?
No, thanks.
Who was up in the night?
Not me. Couldn't sleep. Kept having nightmares. You must have slept if you had nightmares.
About the quarry?
Will we have to go to court? There'll be an inquest, won't there?
Oh, I don't know. Don't worry about it now.
I'm not worried about it. We're getting another day off school.
It must have been a big shock to you all.
I've seen a dead body. My gran.
All right, Andy, don't let's dwell on the subject. Now, if you're not going to school, you're going to need something to occupy your time.
You working up at the new farm today, Dad?
Well, if I don't, we'll never get moved in, will we?
We could come with you and help.
Yeah, why not? There's plenty of work to be done.
Thank you.
Hi, Zoe.
Grace,
Good trip.
very interesting. I've got a lot of questions to ask you and Dad.
He's a bit preoccupied at the moment.
Why, what's wrong?
Oh, it's not his health or anything. A car was dragged out at the quarry this morning. It's almost certain Kim's body was in it.
Good morning. God, you look lovely.
Thank you. But I know I don't. I look a mess.
Ah, not to me, you don't. Every time I look at you, I think how wonderfully lucky I am to have found you.
If only it could have been under different circumstances. Well, seeing me in a mail order catalogue isn't very romantic.
Dee, I looked at your picture and wanted to meet you. It doesn't matter how I found you. The important thing is, I did.
And me, you. I've been so lucky, Eric. You're so kind to me.
Darling girl, we have to forget how we met. And look forward to our future together. I love you very much. And I hope one day you really will love me. I want you to stay with me and...
What are you saying, Eric?
In my own clumsy British way, I'm asking you to be my wife.
You really want me to marry you?
No. I want more than that. I realise that you wanted to come to England to get married. I want us to be a real couple. Husband and wife. Not just a formality. I'm not making a very good job of this, am I?
Oh, yes, you are. And I am honored to accept. Morning, King. All right.
for me.
You've got a new job to take your mind off things. New people to meet. God, hope you don't meet somebody you fancy more than me.
How could I? You're the only person I ever want to love.
Phone me as soon as you get there.
I promise.
We've no champagne in stock.
Oh, hardly worth opening up, then. That's the dingle trade gone, and the Ramblers will give us a wide berth.
Well, you shift a couple of cases a year. It's not much, but always looks good when somebody asks for a bottle.
Yeah, usually Kim Tate.
Yeah. Won't be long till we know if it was her.
I think we both got an idea already, haven't you?
I wonder what happened. Hello, love. Hey, that was a good lie-in. Do you want some breakfast?
Where's my mum?
She's over the road. Look, I'm going into cash and carry an autumn later on. Do you fancy a trip?
Kelly's coming home today. I want to tell her all about yesterday.
Did you sleep all right?
Only I dreamt that you're all back as a family. As if nothing had happened. It was funny still waking up here.
Last time I saw her alive, we had a terrible row. One of the worst.
The body hasn't been identified yet, Dad.
It's her, I know it is. How the hell did she end up in this quarry? I never wished this on her, you know. I didn't.
Of course not. Come on, Dad, hang in there. You've got to get through this.
I need to ask you some questions, Mr. Tate. Do you think we could go to your home?
I'll drive. I'm his daughter. Is it my stepmother?
Well, we'll need formal identification shortly. It's not going to be a pretty sight after being in the water for a while.
I'll be with him.
Good. See you back at the house.
Oh, that'll do.
It's good enough.
Right. Pulling it tight. Oh, not yet. Could have got another hour out of him at least.
Slave driver. Don't let him put on your biff.
Oh, it's all right. I'm glad of the work.
Well, don't talk like that in front of him. He'll be charging you instead of paying you if he thinks you're grateful.
Hey. No, I mean, I'm just glad of the money, what with Linda's birthday coming up.
Hey, don't you start spending your hard-earned cash on our Linda. We've got something planned for the both of you.
How do you mean?
Well, it's supposed to be a secret, really, but I didn't want you planning the same thing. We've got you booked into a good hotel. Then you can enjoy the honeymoon that you never had.
Come on, Ned. Let's sort this post out before we have coffee.
Don't look too impressed by this hotel idea.
No, I know that they mean well. It's just... I wanted to do something like that myself.
Where's the harm in letting people show that they care?
And then the sand floated up, and there were maggots climb from under.
Hey! That's enough. I think Victoria's a bit young to be hearing stories like that. You go and see if you can help your dad.
Then we can go to the village and get some sweets.
Yeah, maybe. Go and see if there's work to be done.
And did you see the body? No, but the lads told me about it. Must have been a horrible way to die. Yeah, I bet that water was freezing. Yeah. But what about Tom? When are you going to go and live with him? As soon as I can. I'll come and visit you. You'd better. You could stay over. That'd be great. I wonder if he's there by now. Who? Tom! Oh, right. Where is Abba What's-it? In Cardiganshire, Wales. It's 171 miles from here. Oh, God, it's like you've been doing your homework. You must really love him. I do. I do.
Just thought you might like a little treat.
Can't you leave us alone, Dad? I'd like to catch up on.
All right, but I thought I'd point out the advantages of living in a shop.
Behind and above a shop.
Is it your wife, Mr. Tate?
Yes. This should never have happened, Kim.
Come on, let's go home.
She can't be dead. She can't be. She doesn't deserve this.
You all right, sir?
Just a shadow, Roy. I keep expecting Kim to come round the corner. Going to take some getting used to, knowing she never will again.
Did you like her then, or what, sir?
Well, we're different folk, depending who we're with, you know. And I know your family ain't got much to respect her for.
Oh, well, I just can't help on thinking that if our David never had met her, he'd probably be still alive, wouldn't he?
Well, that may be so, but your Dave were a grown man, made his own decisions. It's a tragedy what happened to both of them. What are you doing here?
Having a look around, sorry.
Not been smashing place up or out, have you?
No, of course not.
No, I'm done then.
But it's not a good idea to be wandering around here on your own.
Sorry, I was bored.
Bored? How can you be bored in countryside? Mind, if you must explore our own farm, you better have a guide. Somebody knowledgeable and responsible. But seeing as Roy's only one available, it'll have to be him. I don't think you'll be missed for a while. Just keep out of the way.
Come make sure you're around.
All right.
So yeah, thanks. So have you got the day off school as well?
Shock. Is Dan off?
Yeah. So, was it Kim's body then?
Vic, don't just come out with it like that. They've been through a terrible experience.
We think so. They should know by now.
It's a horrible way to die. Donna had nightmares last night.
Have the cops been round yet?
No, why? Have they talked to you?
Last night. Perhaps they don't need to see Donna, because she didn't see much.
Well, hopefully not.
Can we tell her what questions they asked us?
Yeah, why not? I mean, she said she was bored.
Yeah. Well, go through, lads.
What are you doing here?
Come to see you.
What are you doing?
Trying some of this.
Whiskey.
Yeah, it's in a cup so you can't see it. Do you want some?
I'll try it. I won't. But I used to stink of that. Anyway, what are you drinking it for?
It's what you do when you're under stress.
Or bored. Cheers, Donna.
Darling, this duck is absolutely superb.
I'm glad you like it. It's a favourite of mine to cook.
Well, I love the way you've done the vegetables. Wonderful.
Steamed.
Where'd you get the duck? I know you couldn't have got one from the supermarkets, and I'm sure the Windsors don't stock anything as exotic as this.
You are so funny at times, Erin.
Why'd you laugh?
Supermarkets and village shops.
What do you mean?
I found everything I need on my walk. Vegetables in the fields and herbs in the hedgerows.
And the duck?
On the stream down from the church. It was so easy to catch. Not like the ducks back home. Is there a problem?
No.
What? Is that bad?
No, it's not bad at all. In fact, the meal is even more delicious knowing how much it's cost. Well done.
It's not fair. We were here first.
What? We probably missed all the reporters and police and that. They'll have finished at the quarry by now.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of passing train, isn't there? Now go and move them on.
What?
Tell them to move to another lay-by. You're not scared, are you?
Me?
Well, go on then.
All right. I'll sort it out, man.
You all right? Yeah? Why shouldn't I be? Because you've had half a cup of whiskey.
You look as if you've had a good spend.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Didn't you get what you wanted?
No, it's not that. I wonder what she's bought. Sweets, jelly beans, Kelly beans. Come on, I think she'll go for a good walk before you go home.
So what's the matter then?
My life.
He's only been away a few hours.
Has he found it all?
No, and I've been there all the time.
Well, where are you going now?
The wool pack.
Can I come with you?
Why?
Because I know when I go in, Dad will make such a fuss of me and doing everything, but telling me how much better off I'd be without Tom. I know that's what he's thinking.
All right. But be nice to Terry and Mr. Turner. Things are a bit strained at the moment.
They should have my problems.
You want a drink?
No, thanks.
Good excuse for one. Stepmother found dead. Trauma and all that.
No. Thank you.
What do you think she was trying to do then? Make her name as a stunt driver by leaping over the quarry?
Chris, the woman is dead. Have some respect.
She'd have had us all out on the streets given half the chance. Dad should have got rid of her years ago.
Kim was my wife and the mother of your half-brother.
Look, I'm sorry, Dad. I know what a shock it's been for you, but she was hardly a loving wife. Once all the police formalities are out of the way, you'll see things as they really are.
And how are they? Come on, you're the expert on marital relationships. Tell me how I feel.
Come on, Dad, we've got a lot to discuss.
Nothing that can't wait. I'm the only person who knows how I feel, and let me put the record straight. I loved Kim. Your mother was a wonderful woman, but my passion for Kim was much more. A lot of me died out there today when I saw her lying dead. So much so that if I hadn't had a baby son, I probably would have gone with her.
Oh, Dad, don't say that.
She was planning to run away with David Glover the night he was injured.
And I would have won her back again. I hurt her and she hurt me. But when it got down to it, we were made for each other. Why? Why did she have to die?
And he died on Christmas Day?
Well, yeah, but I just thought best tell you just before you found out from someone else, like.
Oh, Roy, how awful.
Do you think I once went out with him? How immature can you get?
He's still older than you, Kelly.
In age, yes, but outlook. He's a child compared to Tom.
And so are you.
You wouldn't mind getting these in, would you? I'm just going to nip to gents. I'll just have half a shandy while I'm working, eh?
Now, what would you like, love?
I'll have a Southern Comfort and lemonade, please. I am 18, and I'll pay.
All right.
All I'm trying to say is you are young to be tying yourself down.
You sound like my dad. I thought you understood.
Better than most.
When you think you could spend all your life looking for the right person. I've been so lucky to be so young and done it.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Are you settling in all right?
Very well, thank you.
Yes, so much so that we'd like to order a bottle of champagne to celebrate.
Well, I'm afraid you caught us on a champagne-free day where we're temporarily out of stock.
Oh, well, never mind. We'll have one back at the wine bar. I know we're well stocked over there. And as there are only a few customers, I'd like to buy a round.
What exactly is the occasion, Mary?
I'd like to announce the official engagement of Eric Pollard and Miss Diwata Margarita de la Cruz. Me and Dee.
Congratulations.
All the best,
Both-
Eddie.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you, man.
It won't last.
You sure about this? Large one's all round, is it, eh?
Why not? Why not?
Cheers, Eric. Congratulations.
Thanks, cheers. Hey, Marlon, you've done great since you saw that other competition off.
Had to be done, Armand.
We'll make this our regular spot, eh? I'm going to make loads and loads of dosh and save up for my holiday abroad.
What do you want to do that for?
Well, I fancied the Caribbean ever since Artina went there.
Well,
Everyone can have a dream, Marlon.
Frank Tate's got a vacancy at the moment. Maybe you could talk him into paying like Artina did.
You're sick, Marlon! Him grieving over Kim and you're just making light of it!
What? Blubbing into a box of tissues ain't going to bring her back. Hey, I wonder how she ended up driving into that quarry anyway.
I don't know. You're a funny place to be.
Hey, do you think she was meeting someone and it all went wrong?
At a quarry.
A secret rendezvous with a lover. Nobody'd see him there, would they?
Well, nobody's seen him in lots of places. Could be right.
Must be some reason or other.
Who knows?
He'll never know his mother.
He'll know his father. He'll lack for nothing. I know you'll see to that.
It's the least I can do. I drove her to her death, didn't I? Suppose he grows up to hate me for that.
You don't need to feel guilty, Dad. You gave her every chance in the world.
He must never find out about the £1 million payoff. He has to believe that he was a product of his mother and father's love.
Don't worry.
Will you look after him after I've gone?
Of course I will. But don't talk like that now.
I feel so desolate. So empty now that she's gone.